How's it going, everyone? My name is Sia Zerbi, and I've spent the last 10 years being a full-time traveler. Now, I've lived out of small drawers, I've lived out of hotels, I've lived out of a tiny home, I've lived out of suitcases. So I know how to travel light, but I also know the most important things I need to bring. Since today is Boxing Day, and the people who aren't watching this video are probably out buying a whole lot of useless crap, I thought I would make a video on 15 essential items that every guy who's a traveler should bring on their trip. Now, these items don't include basics like deodorant or a toothbrush or toothpaste or a passport or money or debit card. Those things you have to bring when you travel. But these are 15 essential items that I don't travel without. I want to say before we get started that this is not a sponsored video. None of these items were given to me to be showcased in this video. No one is paying me to say any of this. This is just coming from my own experience and things that I enjoy. First up, let's get started with my favorite item, my headphones. These are noise canceling headphones, and they're from Sony. They're the WH-1000XM2. I don't know why it's such a long name. They fold up really small so that they fit in this little travel case. They're incredible noise canceling headphones. When I put them on a flight and I activate the noise canceling, I realize just how noisy a plane is. Oh my god, the engine sounds and people snoring and people coughing and so much going on. Like, you just hit a button and whoosh, zone completely out. I love these because they can be plugged into the entertainment unit of the airplane. They actually come with a little adapter so that you can plug it into like the double prong adapter of the airplane, but they are Bluetooth. So these are amazing. I never travel without them. I'm excited about this item. If you do not have a pair of these underwear, you need to buy one right now. Tell your mom, tell your girlfriend, tell your boyfriend, tell whoever, you need a pair of SAXX. I don't care if they're SAXX. There's also a company called My Package. There's a few companies. But what they have is a little extra pocket on the inside for your boys to enjoy some freedom. No messing around with legs. They're separate from the legs. They got their own walls, they got their own curtains, they're tucked away. It's like a hammock for your balls. I do a lot of adventure travel, so I'm hiking, I'm biking, I'm climbing, so I want something that can like keep up with my activities and also make me not feel sweaty and feel protected and feel comfortable. These make such a big difference. I do not travel without a pair of these. A day pack. Day packs are very important, especially if you're a guy and you want to carry your headphones, you want to carry your water bottle. This is a guy's purse. This is the male equivalent to a purse. This bag is from Gandy's, and I really like it because it's super durable. Like, I try and break stuff when I get it. If you've seen any of my other like backpack review videos, I physically try and rip things apart in order to test them. So this has passed many tests. It's made of a really like thick material, and it's not gonna get wrecked, which is great because guys, you aren't very careful with your stuff. You have to make sure that you have durable things so they don't get wrecked. Also, I really like the look of this backpack. It just looks rugged. It just looks like a guy's backpack. It's got 2 water bottle holders on both sides. It's got like a little pouch here if you need like quick access and you're on the flight. It's got space for your laptop on the inside, which is great. More pockets on the inside so you can like stuff some cash or your passport. Or if you're a single guy and you need to put condoms in here, you can do that. Or a married guy and you just don't want any more kids. Next up, we have a water bottle. So this keeps cool drinks cold, it keeps hot drinks really hot, and it also has 2 sides to the lid. So the lid can open so you can put like ice in here if you want, or you can just undo the top and just drink out of it like a regular water bottle. Also, which I really like about this one, is it has an attachment to put like berries in here. Or you can put like lemon or lime in here if you want to flavor your water. It's nice that this has a loop. So if I have a carabiner, I usually do have a carabiner, and I can just attach it to my belt. I can attach it to my bag if I want. If I like rent a bike and want to ride around, it's really handy to have some sort of a handle on your water bottle. This is from purehydration.com. It's a good name for a water bottle. You know guys, when you travel, you gotta look good, you gotta smell good, you wanna do your hair nice. So I've been using this company, it's Wise, which I just really like the design of their bottles because it's like really nice wood lids. But this is shampoo, and this is like a clay for your hair. It's called like a molding clay, so you can style your hair really nice. If you guys are like me, you only wanna spend like 2 seconds doing your hair. So I really like that this does my hair super fast and it stays that way and it doesn't move, which is perfect. These products are actually made of birch trees, which I thought was really neat because I love the forest, I love the woods, I love trees. It has a really nice earthy masculine scent to it, which is really nice. It also comes with this little refill pouch, so when you're out you can just fill her back up. This container is 100 milliliters, which is perfect for flying with. Although it is glass, I haven't had any problems taking this little container with me because they look at 100 mils. They don't check to see if it's glass, but I mean, last thing you want is glass breaking on you in your luggage. But I haven't had any problems. Oh, I got shampoo on my hands. I highly recommend just getting a simple pair of black shoes, and you know, they're not gonna get scuffed up. You wear white shoes traveling, what are you doing with white shoes traveling? I really like these because they're super light, and you know, you can mash them up and like, look, that takes up like next to no room in your suitcase. Unless I'm going to a super cold destination, this is what I'm gonna bring. I've worn these with suits. You know, you can really dress them up, you can dress them down. They're very versatile, and I highly recommend it. A travel journal. Travel journals are great when you're traveling to write down ideas. You can play games in here. You can write down your thoughts. You can draw pictures. Actually, I took this with me on my 6-month trip around the world backpacking. Halfway through the trip, my camera got stolen. Kristen and I were in a hotel in India, and I don't know if you guys know this story, but we got robbed. So luckily, like, this wasn't taken, but because my camera was taken, I no longer had something to take pictures with. I ended up drawing pictures in this journal of places I went to. And because I took time to absorb scenes and to draw images, I have a more vivid memory of it. That's like a cool carpet that I saw. This is a seashell that I found, and I did like a, I don't know what that's called, like a, not a stencil, where like, you know, I wiped the pen over it or the pencil over it. Here's my laptop. This was my first laptop that I had while I was traveling, so I could write about my adventures. Honestly, I don't always write in it, but I don't know when I'm going to feel inspired to write in it. I just make sure that it's in my suitcase or in my backpack, so when I do want it, it's there. Sunglasses and a sunglass case. Make sure if you have a nice pair of sunglasses that they're protected in a case, because I broke too many sunglasses to count. These are MVMT, and really great quality, and they're polarized. Make sure you guys get polarized sunglasses and UV protection sunglasses to protect your eyes. Only got 2 of them. A USB stick to keep your documents safe. So when I travel, I have a backup of my passport on here. I have a backup of airline tickets. I have just like a backup of, you know, anything important that I need, my medical insurance. I have it all on here. I also have a backup on the cloud, so on Dropbox. I'll keep all that stuff there in case anything happened and my passport got washed away to sea. I have a copy of it. Typically, I travel with just a carry-on, but the odd chance that I can check a bag or I do check a bag, I always bring a pocket knife. And pocket knives are very handy for a million reasons. And I also like to bring a multi-tool. Multi-tool is even more handy than a pocket knife because it can do way more, especially when it comes to like camera gear and stuff. If I need to tighten a screw or if I need to adjust something, I like having a multi-tool because it just opens up options. Plus, multi-tools are cool. Guys know that. Cable ties. Cables that look like this drive me crazy. I just want to cut the cable and be done with it. Or you can use a cable tie. So it keeps your stuff a lot more secure, keeps it easier to access, and keeps everything clean. There's nothing better than opening up your bag and everything is neatly organized. You can find it really easily. So there's two types of cable ties. This one is like a bendy wire. I think they're called gear ties. I'll put links to all this stuff below. There's also this one that's like a Velcro. Yeah, so they both work. And you can color coordinate stuff. So if you want like USB-Cs is orange and then something else is blue, you can do that. Very simple. A watch. I never travel without a watch, and I have a collection of like 4 or 5 different watches. It's a lot more handy than, you know, busting out your phone and checking the time constantly. You can just have it right there on your wrist. Plus it looks good. If you guys are like me and you like to accessorize, then I highly recommend getting a nice watch. This one is from WeWood and it's made of wood. And then for every watch you buy, they actually plant this tree. They use some of the money that you used towards the watch to plant the tree that they made of your watch. So the cycle continues. You're gonna want some versatile and breathable clothing. So this is a shirt from Prana, which is a really nice like yoga company, outdoor apparel company. So it's made of polyester, which means it's really breathable and it wicks moisture. So if you're running or you're sweating, that this isn't gonna stay wet. It's gonna let you sweat it out. See, look, I can breathe right through the shirt really easily. This is another shirt I love traveling with because it's reversible. It can be gray or it can be this like plaid color. And that way I can wear the shirt 2 different ways. It becomes 2 shirts, it becomes 2 outfits, which is really important. This shirt is from Faraday, which is a brand out of California. Super good quality stuff, like incredibly good quality. This is not gonna break, this is not gonna rip. You can climb a mountain in this and it's not gonna tear. Waterproof jacket. This is so important, and I have used this in maybe 30 different countries, this one jacket. It's from a brand called Now, N-A-U, and I always get compliments when I wear this because it's really, really nice fabric, and water just beads right off of it. Even like 10 years later after using this, water is just like still beading right off. It's great. It's really good quality. It's breathable. There's zippers on like the pits, so you can like open up a big zipper all the way down and really get some nice like airflow if need be, or you can zip it up if you know it's raining and you don't want to get wet. This actually rolls up to be very, very small too, which is important when you're traveling with a carry-on. Yeah, so this is the entire rain jacket right here, which is great. So it's a space saver and it also looks good. You look good wearing it. You can wear it with a shirt and tie. It's that good. Sandals. Don't go wearing cheap ass sandals like so many travelers do. Get a pair of really nice quality sandals. These are actually made in Hawaii. They're called Island Slipper. Island Slipper right there. I got these when I was in California, and they've been put through hell. I've marched around the world with them, and they have not broke. Like, I didn't want to buy them because I don't like that thong between my toes, but they're extremely comfortable, and I highly recommend it because walking around in sandals all day, like many travelers do, can be very bad on your posture and your feet. So I just recommend getting quality sandals. A power bar. A lot of people are shocked when I tell them I travel with a power bar, but when you gotta plug in so many things, I can have my laptop, I can have my phone, I can have like a camera charging, I can just plug in so much into this one power bar. So I highly recommend bringing one of these traveling. That was it. Those are my 15 travel essential items for men. If you are a guy and you watch this and you found inspiration, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. If there's something that you bring on all your trips that I missed in this video, let me know. We can share ideas. Maybe there's something you bring that I'm gonna start bringing. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs down. Boo! Just kidding. And if you guys aren't subscribed yet, do, because we post tons of videos on travel. Travel inspiration, how to pack, how to save money, how to get cheap flights, where to go. So there's tons of useful resources on this channel. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.